Nintendo's showing of Zelda this E3 is going to be massive. I mean, after 2 years of almost no information on the game, Nintendo really need to pop the lid off this secretive title once and for all. We need information on exactly what this game is, why it's been delayed like it has, and whether Aonuma's words were true when he said he could make the ultimate Zelda. An extended demo of Zelda U will be played and streamed via the Nintendo Treehouse on June 14th, as well as 2 separate demos which could be up to 90 minutes in length, which will be available for press to play on the show floor. Anyway, since we're right around the corner from this showing of the long-awaited HD Zelda game, I thought it'd be fitting to look back at the greatest Zelda moments at past E3s. The Zelda series has a strong history of excellent showings at the Electronic Entertainment Expo, from mind-blowing demos to hype reveals. We'll just try and forget about some of the flubs.
Looks like we're having a little interference here. Somebody out there using wireless? Anybody?
Let's hope that the Zelda U reveal lives up to some of its predecessors. Without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 5. Nintendo's E3 2011 opening. One of the most well-known and beautiful things about the Zelda series is its music. Always brilliantly crafted to fit a scene or location, I'm sure many people would agree that it's one of the most important elements of the franchise. So what better way to begin the E3 of Zelda's 25th anniversary than with the first showing of the Symphony of the Goddesses, a wonderful orchestration of many memorable and beloved Zelda themes, leading into a trailer of the upcoming Skyward Sword complete with music from the orchestra. This was a perfect way to open Nintendo's E3 2011, a loud and proud celebration of the Zelda franchise. With 4 full minutes of music and imagery spanning all the biggest games in the series, it really started the event off with a bang, reminding fans of the series' origins and also pointing to its future. After seeing the Symphony of the Goddesses live in London, I've definitely got a soft spot for the performance. Eargasms everywhere. And while it's very unlikely we'll see something similar for Zelda's 30th anniversary at this year's E3, a man can dream. Number 4. The Zelda Wii U Tech Demo. Also at E3 2011, Nintendo showed off their upcoming console, the Wii U, for the first time. They showed a glimpse of what Zelda could look like in the next generation, with a stunning tech demo. Media could control the camera and lighting as a real-time render of Link battling Armagoma in a crisp, realistic art style was displayed on screen. This decision by Nintendo served to be simultaneously one of their best and one of their worst. While it was one of the only things that worked promoting the new console and built hype for the upcoming HD Zelda, it had a hugely negative impact on the reception of the new Zelda game coming out that same year, Skyward Sword, since they showed a glimpse at what an HD Zelda could look like right before dropping the standard definition Skyward Sword on the dying Wii. Regardless of its impact on Skyward Sword, the Zelda U Tech Demo of 2011 created huge expectations for the next Zelda game, the one we'll see this E3. Destructible terrain and beautiful lighting effects helped convince Zelda fans that this was the right console for the series' first HD title, a hope that's sort of been in vain now I look back at it. Number 3. The Twilight Princess booth, E3 2005. This was the event when Nintendo really opened up the can and showed everyone exactly what Twilight Princess was all about. And man, did they do it well. They featured a Zelda area of their show floor, an area designed like the world of Hyrule filled with playable demo kiosks, a projected bridge and river, forest area, and even animatronics of a Stalfos and Wolf Link which interacted with the attendees. The Twilight Princess booth at E3 2005 really immersed fans into the world of Twilight Princess, and this links very strongly with the Big N's plans this year. Perhaps the biggest news about Nintendo's E3 this year is that their show floor will be transformed in order to create an immersive experience for the lucky bastards there. Might this mean that they'll try and one-up the 2005 showing with an even more extensive Zelda-themed show floor? Regardless, if it's anything like the Twilight Princess booth was, said lucky bastards are in for an excellent time. Number 2. The Zelda Wii U reveal teaser. E3 2014 marked a turning point in the history of the Zelda series. We learned that the series producer Eiji Aonuma was planning to take the franchise's next 3D installment in a new direction. Well, it'd be more accurate to call it an old direction since it will follow the original closely in terms of having a full open world. While the reveal of Zelda Wii U wasn't anywhere near as hype as the next choice on my list, It is important because it marked a revolution in the Zelda series. Aonuma discusses huge changes to the Zelda formula, dropping the norms of playing by yourself and exploring dungeons in set orders. Combined with the vast, beautiful landscape of Hyrule, this made for an incredibly promising reveal, a reveal that spawned large amounts of hype for what might be, in Aonuma's words, the ultimate Zelda.
Number 1.
E3 2004, the Twilight Princess reveal. I'm sorry if this one was predictable for you, but I couldn't put it anywhere but first. Just watch. Right at the end of one of their best E3 shows ever, where the DS along with multiple games was shown off, Reggie calls the audience to watch one last reveal, that of a gritty, realistic Zelda. It was a trailer in the style of the old ones for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, with the same Conan music and epic text. Bear in mind, this was shortly after Wind Waker's release, which was not initially the fan favourite it is today because people disliked the art style. Nintendo had seemingly answered the pleas of Ocarina and Majora fans by creating this great, dark adventure, and you can tell by the reaction that the audience were blown away. I just feel sorry for the guys who left before the reveal thinking it was the end of the show. If the reveal itself wasn't good enough, Miyamoto then shows up in front of the audience wielding the Master Sword and Hylian shield. The Twilight Princess reveal has gone down in history as one of the most hype reveals of a video game ever, and was perhaps one of the defining factors responsible for the game's groundbreaking success. While we won't have the same surprise factor like the 2004 reveal had this E3, let's hope Nintendo goes back to the old ways and gives us an old school epic Zelda trailer. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, then leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. What are your favourite Zelda moments at E3? Do you think this year's E3 will live up to the expectations? Leave it in the comments below. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.
Wah! Wah!